Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your July reading already. It's July already. Man, time flies. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to try and keep this short. Let's go. Okay, I pre-shuffle all the cards, I always do, but I like to shuffle on the camera. It adds a little more authenticity, I think, to it. Alright. I'm going to draw and pull 7 cards for the first week, and then for the second week. And then we'll go from there. We'll clarify after that. You're kind of balanced. A little more might happen on the second week. Whoa, Judgment right off the bat. Wow, look, and the Lovers. You have the King of Cups. The Magician. Five of Swords. Wow. 4 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Rest, that's what I forgot. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Swords. You're undecided. Alright, so, Judgment is inevitable. It's inevitable. Made regards to love with the King of Cups. I don't know if that King of Cups is or you are the Magician in this part, but I think they're not fighting fair, or they're not doing something fair, and they should rest. You go from a 5 to a 4, and then a Queen of Swords. So if you think you're gonna get away with it, you're not. There are people with much powers of observation. It would do you a disservice to not plug that in. You get the 5 of Cups. What's 5? What's 5? Oh yeah, 5. 5 of Coins. 2 5s. 9 of Wands. Hold your own. Queen of Thoughts, Staves, Wands. 2 of Coins. 3 of Wands, Staves, and lastly, the Hermit. Alright, bottom of the deck right there, 7 of Cups. For that second week, 5 and 5, Cups and Coins, Earth and Water. How can I explain it? Just don't try not to make a movement that later on you'll regret. With the 5 of Coins, 5 and 5, it's either done to you or you're doing it. I don't recommend you doing it on any kind of situation. And then the 9 of Staves, you got what it takes to be able to do what you got to do. Then with this Queen of Staves, a lot of fire, and with the 2 coins, with the 3 of Wands, I think you should finally try to get one thing done instead of 2 at the same time. Especially when the Hermit there. If you're thinking, should I be alone or should I? Should I be alone, or should I do it or go with somebody else? You have options, but with that 7 of Cups, I think you don't. And with the 2 of Swords, you're still undecided. 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. You're not sure what to do, But I think any movement is better than staying where you're at the moment. Alright, let's clarify all the court cards. King of Cups. King of Cups. Alright. Concern. This King of Cups has concerns, or you're concerned with this King of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Swords, main female. Verifying that. Queen of Wands. And then Queen of Wands. Mature man. Alright, bottom of the deck, occupation. Watch out what happens at work, I think, or what you do as a vocation. And let's clarify all the negative cards. Five of Swords. Queen of Swords. Here. And let's just say if you do, they might know, or you probably might not get away with it, if that makes sense. Okay, and then there you go. Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Swords. So it rests in whatever that means to you, because you're gonna try and do too many things at once. And I think with here, Three of Wands is telling you just choose one and move ahead with it. You're not gonna be able to do two, and I understand that, because if it's a big endeavor, you really can only do one thing at a time. See this page of these Five of the cut. There's Five of Cups rolling out. Okay. Nine of Swords. It's self-imposed. And then Five of Swords playing another Five of Coins. Yeah, here you go. Where's the other five? There you go. Five of Swords, Five of Swords. So you might be able to try, but I wouldn't recommend it, only because the Magician's here and Judgment. It might affect your love life. Let's just do it like that. I wouldn't do anything if I would have repercussions, right? All right, that's it for that. You have the Lovers, the bottom of the deck. So definitely, it is a type of partnership with feelings involved. So I would just be careful. Don't play with somebody's heart kind of situation. Alright. Now we're going to clarify the major arcana. Judgment, okay, alright. Four of Wands is clarifying the Judgment. You're going from 4 to a 3. But stability, that Judgment's gonna affect your stability. Clarify this love card. Ace of Wands, that's kind of self-explanatory. A new beginning, or a chance. See what the Magician's about. Okay. This Magician, wow. You got the Ten of Cups. This one flipped out first, and the Ace of Cups flipped out first. Clarifying the Magician. So there is an opportunity for you to get everything you want, but it's not going to be the Five of Swords or the Four of Swords. It might involve others, but I think with that opportunity and the Magician, be careful. I think the Queen and the King in this particular thing, I hate to say it this way, but they're kind of not expecting for this to happen. Alright, what's the next tarot? What's the next major arcana? Okay, you got 3 cards for the Hermit. We'll see. You got the first one, you got the Sun. So I think what it's saying is yes, go alone. The Emperor, because the Emperor doesn't need anybody, and the Star for the Hermit. The Sun, the Star, and the Emperor. Clarifying the Hermit. So I think if you're saying, in essence, if you're asking yes or no, it's a yes, a solid yes. It might not be what you want, but it's telling you the best course of action, if that makes sense. Choose one. Don't be undecided or trying to do more than one thing. so that way you can move on with your plans. You're taking on too much, and there's no forward movement because of the options you think you have, and you may have them, but you may not. That's where I'll leave that. And then bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. All right. That's it for your turn reading. We'll see you in your next video. Thank you.